Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 21 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. So, in the last episode we did get through around halfway of January 2021. We did take on Bristol Rovers where we won by 1-0. We beat Peterborough in a massive game where we won by 2-0. And then we finished the episode off with a lovely 1-0 win away from home against Rochdale. But in this episode, we only have a couple of games to get through to round off January. But I am going to play them both just to make up for it. So we're going to play both of them. But the main sort of aim for this episode is trying to get these youngsters out on loan because they're not getting many offers in. Although, just off camera, as I was starting up the career mode, we did receive an offer for Dhannoo. It was another loan offer. They originally came with a loan to buy, which of course I've delegated to make it just a normal 6-month loan with no purchase option at the end. So hopefully that goes successfully, because if Dhannoo keeps rejecting these, I'm not going to lie, and it was actually suggested in the comments, I'm just going to sell him because he's rated 52. We're going to be bringing better players in if we do, of course, get promoted. And it's just really frustrating me. I just want him to go out on loan, get some game time, and he's been a little bit of a brat, if that makes sense. So, yeah, so that is the aim for this episode. Unless something drastic comes up, I can't see us actually bringing another player in. We do have 585k. I've looked at your guys' suggestions for players to maybe get. My transfer bar will show you. I've filled it with certain players. I did say I maybe wanted a goalkeeper. There's Blackman there, but he is out on loan at the minute, so we can't go near him. Van der Voort, which is a big one, which is a keeper that a lot of you guys suggested. He isn't willing to change leagues. We may go for him next season, but there was another keeper, Alexander Newell, who's literally like 4th choice keeper at Bayern Munich at the minute. I am led to believe he's rated like early 70s, so that he is maybe a player that I could go for next season. 24 years of age, he's 6'4", just an absolute beast really. He's got 5-star weak foot as well, which I absolutely like for a keeper. So if it comes back to him, he's quite comfortable with either foot. So I really, really like that. So he's maybe a potential keeper to go for next season if we do get into the Championship, which is hopefully the case. But other than that, there isn't really anything massive that stands out. Although there was a couple of suggestions, and I actually got a suggestion or two on Instagram as well regarding the centre-backs, because of course we're not really using Jamali or Feeney. Feeney in particular, to be fair, because I have mentioned it that with, in real life, I really like Feeney, but I really don't like him in this game. I really, really don't like him. It doesn't help that he doesn't have a player photo in his profile, which annoys me, and that's not his fault, of course. It's FIFA's, it's EA's. But and the same with Jamali, he doesn't have a player photo either. But just to maybe bring in a young centre-back, i.e. this man here, who's been suggested to me, Omar Rekic, who, again, it's been suggested to me, is a young lad, 19, apparently has very high potential. He is rated sort of like 63, 64, so we would be a work in progress. But I'd like to have a work in progress in behind these more experienced players. Like we have Bailey Wright, we have Jordan Willis, and I know I'm pretty much describing Feeney there in the sense of an up-and-coming player because he's on the young lad as well. But again, I just don't really like him in this game. So Rekic is someone I could maybe have a look at and maybe go for if we have enough funds. I'm going to wait and see how much he might be worth. I might have to do a little swap deal, maybe with Feeney in there as well, which would make sense. Get a little centre-back protege in the background. I think that'd be quite nice. But other than that, I can't see a massive amount happening. Again, the main objective of the episode is to get these youngsters out on loan, and if they don't, it's their own fault. And well, obviously it's not their own fault if no team come in and don't want them. But come the end of the season, they're probably going to get sold off because they're not going to get anywhere near the level that we want. I know I want to keep it realistic, but Dhannoo is never going to be rated 75 come next season, or even early 70s, mind you. It's going to take him a good 3-4 seasons to get to the 70s, I would think. And other players as well, like Hackett and Diamond, which is a shame because I really wanted to trade up Diamond, but it's just not really working out for him, and he's got such a low rating. But anyway, we'll progress forward and hopefully we do get some loan offers in. And we have actually received a transfer offer for Grigg. We've actually had a couple over the last 2 or 3 days. We had an 800k one from Aalborg and also here from ADO Den Haag. 800k again, which I'm going to reject because Grigg's just been insane, Annie, this season. Absolutely insane. And I definitely want to take him into the Championship if we do get there, even if it is just as a player that we rotate a bit, because of course I do look to improve the squad in the Championship, but he's definitely earned his right to remain within the squad. But now we are going to be welcoming Blackpool to their Stadium Light, who are currently in 18th, so hopefully this is quite a simple game. 2-3-0, and I'll be happy with that. But this is the side we're going to go with, which is pretty much our standard side right now. Bird, Hume, Wright, Willis, O'Nien, O'Brien, Power, Scowen, and Gooch, with French and Grigg up top. Let's get into it. And here we are, it is an overcast day today at the Stadium Light as we do welcome Blackpool, who just happened to be my hometown. I have no sort of affection for them, don't worry, 100% Sunderland, but we are welcoming Blackpool to their Stadium Light where hopefully we pile on the misery because Blackpool actually have a really good squad this season, yet they're in 18th place, so let's pile on the misery and get away with another much needed 3 points. And Will Grigg kicks us off. Come on lads, let's do this. Turn, give it to him, there we go, here's O'Brien, can he get it in first time? He does, towards Fred, surely, get in! It's an early strike, it's an early goal, and it's an absolutely thumping volley from Frenchie. Get in, lad! It was actually mentioned in one of the comments, which I did notice, you've compared him to our Jack Grealish, which I absolutely love that comparison, it's absolutely brilliant. But he has started this episode off with an absolutely banging goal. It's an early cross from Haydn O'Brien, and he's absolutely smashed it home with his weaker right foot as well. Beautifully done into the bottom right-hand corner. What a start, son. Come on. We want 7. We want 8. Give me 10. I don't care. It's so early in the morning. I'm already losing my mind. Does find power neatly. How can we send French? He is onside. It's far too easy for French. It's just going to be 2. It's not. Is it going to find Grigg? He tries to drive it back in. A goal kick is going to be given. That Blackpool defence is absolutely all over the place. They keep trying to play that offside trap, and that shouldn't be a goal kick. That really shouldn't be a goal kick looking at the replay. But as I say, Blackpool's defence, they keep trying to play this offside trap. Every time we go forward, they kind of leave the marking. They leave French or Grigg respectively, and they kind of jump forward, but they're not doing it right. They're not doing it in coordination. So the leaving play is completely free. But now here is Hamilton who hooks it across goal. Get it away, please, lads. Please get it away. Come on. Don't mess this up. There we are. Nice one. Help him out. I can see Will Grigg down the centre. And again, well played. Oh, and it's took a wicked deflection that makes it difficult for French to control. And it's another goal kick. What Blackpool keep on doing is sending balls over the top towards Hamilton because he has so much pace, that lad. I've actually got him in the shortlist. But it's probably something that we're not going to go for. It was suggested, but he does literally have like 95 acceleration, 95 sprint speed. But now I do see O'Brien. I can see Gooch as well making a bit of movement down the middle. Can he finish it? Surely! It's 2! Get in, son. Simple as you like. There's gaps absolutely all over that Blackpool defence. And it is the California Messi that makes it 2-0. Lovely play there. And there's Gooch. That brilliant run down the middle. With Haydn O'Brien cutting inside, he dragged the centre-back out, leaving the room for Gooch to tuck himself into, and he smashed it beautifully into that far corner. That'll do, son. Lovely. Sarkic now for Blackpool, who was a nightmare to play against last time we played them, if I do remember correctly. It's Virtue in the centre. Finds Yates. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Deal with it, deal with it. He has given it on to Hamilton. Well played. Easy for Bailey Wright to deal with. Sarkic again. Down the right side. Pulls it back for Turton. And there goes the half-time whistle, 2-0. As simple as you like. Best case scenario, to be honest with you, 2-0. We've had 2 decent chances and we've scored 2 very decent goals indeed. And Yates gets us underway for Blackpool in the second half. It still feels pretty comfortable. I'm probably just going to bring on both Dembele and Ricky J. Jones. Give them some game time. Surely, referee, that's a foul. Dirty, man. Filthy. That's a lovely turn there from French. Absolutely beautiful, in fact. It's still French. Can he finish it? That's so greedy from our Jack Grealish. So greedy. I should have just passed it. I just loved the turn. I thought I'd finish it off with a goal, but it wasn't to be. Get a bit too cocky now. I really shouldn't. We know what happens when I get cocky. We concede goals. Now here is Virtue for Blackpool. Dinks it out wide for his man. Gets it in the box. Head it away, Bailey Wright. He's dealt with everything they've thrown at him so far. It's another ball across goal that Hume is going to acrobatically get away. They're starting to pile on a bit of pressure here at Blackpool for the first time in this game. Knocking it around the edge of the box, as every team seems to do. Turton now. This is good football. It's really good football. Nice to see, but we need to get it out of our box. Turton on the right side. Get over to him. Well played, Bailey Wright. Well in, son. Absolutely batter him. That'll do. Help him out. Try and send your man. He does send Grigg down this right-hand side. Neatly done. Pulls it back for French. And again, for Power. Great chance. Lash it home, son. It is... Oh, Power. Some decent effort. It's a good save, though. Dembele, Ricky J. Jones and Winkler are all going to come on for the final 20-odd minutes or so. Give them some game time. But we do have a corner. Power's going to take it. Can anyone get the head on it? No, they can't. Well, the Blackpool man can. And it's gone back out for a corner. Oh, no, this is a good chance for Blackpool. He's put it back out wide for Ward. Is this going to be a consolation? Or are we going to get back in time to defend this? Come on, keeper, get there first, and he's hit the post. Really good football there from Blackpool, but Medine cannot put it in the back of the net, thankfully for us, which would have made it a really shaky final few moments of this game. Knock it on. Can Jake Jones get there first? Come on, son. Oh, he can't. He can 2-foot the keeper, though. Jesus, that must have hurt straight on his chest. Now it's Blackpool, who it looks like they're going to have the last attack of the game. Maybe to get consolation. It is Medine. Help him out, son. Come on, come on. Well played, that'll do. Get it away. Get it away. What are you doing there? Jesus Christ. Did not do that, but the full-time whistle goes anyway. 2-0. It could have been 5 or 6-0, honestly. Blackpool were pretty terrible. We should have punished them a lot more, but 3 points is 3 points. And after that win, yet again, another side have agreed to take Dan Neil on loan. And I swear to God, Dan, I swear to God, you accept this and you go and play football, please. Jesus Christ, please do not mess around another side. And he's done it again. What is wrong with Dan Neil? He's basically refused to go to Cambridge. I don't understand who he thinks he is or what level he thinks he's at. Patterson's gone out on loan quite happily for 6 months. Why can't Dan Neil? He's rated 52. He's literally the least highest rated central midfielder we have. He's literally like 6th in line. So he's not going to get football with us right now. So I'd rather let him go out on loan, see if he can improve a bit, come back. Because he's not getting football here. And he won't go. I might have to just put him out on the transfer list, or maybe at least do it at the end of the season, because it doesn't look like he wants to go anywhere, because he's not getting football here. And I've said that 3 times now, but he just doesn't understand. Jesus, he's so annoying. And we have actually received an offer for Bryce, 1.9 million from Sevilla. So Sevilla have obviously noticed the potential in this lad, Tony Bryce. He's only 18 years of age, he's rated 65, and that's what I mean. It's another central midfielder / cam that is far better than Dan Neil. And I'm pretty sure Dan Neil, even if he is around the same age, is 13 ratings above him. And he's not going to catch up, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to sell him in all honesty. I'm just going to bite the bullet and sell him either now or not. I'll leave it till the end of the season. See if he does improve on the bench somehow a little bit more. But that, of course, is going to get rejected because Bryce does have really high potential, being one of the lads that came through our academy, of course, which is really nice as well. Now, I was going to try and see if I could get a swap deal for Feeney and Rekic, but I've only just noticed now that he's only just joined Hertha Berlin, which is quite frustrating. I thought he was going to be someone we might be able to go and get, but it isn't to be. But I would like to bring in a young centre-back. I might just have to have a quick look around, just someone young, someone to build on in behind the likes of Bailey Wright and Jordan Willis as well for the next season or two. That'd be quite nice. Someone to come in, because Bailey Wright is now is 29 years of age. And even though for me I don't really think that's particularly old, FIFA deems anyone over the age of 26 to be ancient for some reason. Like I've noticed Will Grigg, even though he scored all these goals this season, because he's 29, and his form is the highest it can possibly be. It's excellent, I think it is. He's really, really happy, and he hasn't improved by 1 rating, which is absolutely ridiculous. And EA always go on about having this dynamic sort of player potential, and it's non-existent. It's non-existent at all. Anyone over the age of 26, forget it. They're not improving. It's ridiculous. But either way, I think I'm going to have a look around for a centre-back and try and get Feeney out the door as well. Again, I do apologise if you're against that, but it's just my own thing. I don't like Feeney on this game, particularly without a player photo and a player face as well, when he had both of them last year. It really, really frustrates me. Now, I have come across another centre-back, Leonidas Sturgeon, the Swiss centre-back. He currently plays for FC St. Gallen, who are, of course, in the Swiss Super League as well. So it's not too ridiculous. Hopefully, I don't think he would reject us. I believe it should be around $1 million, but we have 500k. If they take Feeney as well, I think we might be able to get something on the go here. I'll give it a go anyway. This is a sort of the last straw for anything we could possibly do in this window. I actually do have a separate career mode save to this. I have my own private Sunderland career mode, and Sturgeon was a player that I have gone for, and he's been very, very good, let me tell you. So we'll see what we can do. If they take Feeney, that would be ideal. If not, I'm not too sure. He is worth 1.4 million though, Feeney, which is a decent little help there. So we'll offer Feeney just alone and see if they like that. They don't want Feeney, but they want 2.85 million, which is something we can't do. That's really, really annoying. I'll try Jamali, because that's just another centre-back who we're probably not going to use as much. I'm getting a little bit desperate here, aren't I? I shouldn't be being this desperate. I don't really want to spend a massive amount I'm going to spend the least as humanly possible, which is, of course, the aim. Try Jamali and 694k, which is a random number. Let's be honest, but submit the offer. Will they take it? They really don't want any of our centre-backs. I don't think they want any of our players. And I don't really want to get rid of anyone else, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. I don't want to get rid of anyone else, so I think... is there anything we can adjust? Let's see what we can do here. I can't imagine him wanting too much. It's allowing us to go up to 1.5 million, which is quite strange. We had a little bit in the wage budget, but I didn't think it'd allow us to go up this much. 1.4 million. Will they take that? Please take it. Take it, mate. He's not interested at all. So I'm going to have to end the negotiation. There's no one who I necessarily want to sell or get rid of other than Jamali or Feeney. So it's something we're going to have to put a pin in for the time being. It's not going to happen. So I think that will be, more than likely, the transfer window rounded off. It was literally just an extra, to be honest with you guys. It would have been a bonus, but it's not to be. But now we are going to be taking on Wigan away from home, and I have changed the lineup ever so slightly. So we have Berghume, Wright, Willis, O'Nien. Dembele will be starting today. We have Power and Dobson in the middle. Gooch on the right. French and Jones up top. Wigan are currently 9th in the league. So they're, of course, trying to claw their way back towards those playoff places. But can we put a dent in their hopes? Let's get into it. And here we are. We're back in the Northwest, taking on Wigan Athletic. Again, like I did mention just a moment ago, currently in 9th place. They'll be desperate to climb their way back up the league, but hopefully we can keep them down and get away with 3 points here. Shariki Dembele keeping on the ball neatly. Still Dembele, help him out. Dobson, you stood still, man. Jesus Christ, that was close, but it is. O'Nien now is driving down the centre here. Dobson finds French. Well played, finish it, gets in. That's lovely football. It's 1-0 early doors yet again. And it's that man, Isaac French. Or should I say, Jack Grealish. Get in. Lovely stuff. O'Nien driving inside. There's French making the run. Cutting across his man. Picks it up and drives it into that bottom corner. Beautiful stuff there. And that is its 8th goal of the season so far. So lovely ball that for Massey to Evans. Back to Massey, who scored plenty of goals this season as well. The Wigan number 11. I can see the overlapping run. Go over to him. We're defending so well recently, but that was a half decent ball, which again we've managed to deal with. Power to whip this one in. Can we get ahead in it? Yes, we can. Bailey Wright, and his head has gone wide. Played so well over the last couple of episodes, but like I've said before, we could go through a couple of episodes, which we did, where we were terrible. We were really struggling to get any points on the board. But then we go through 2 or 3 episodes where we're just winning everything, and everything seems simple. He does find French, knocks it on for Ricky J. Jones. It's a lovely turn from Jones. Still Jones, strikes it, and it's a save. Could have probably taken it a bit closer. I just thought with the incoming defenders, he might get the ball knocked off him. It's a decent effort, though, with the outside of his foot. Half-time approaching, and it's Wigan who are in the driver's seat, mainly at this point. Flicks on there to the left-hand side. Don't let him get the crossing. Don't let him get the crossing. That'll do. Hold him up. Keep holding him up. Make it hard for him. Make it hard for him. Come on. Oh, God, no. It's done us there. Absolutely done us. And we are... Oh, sorry. We have got it away temporarily. I think the half-time whistle's going to go. Yes, it is. We've got another early goal, but since then it has been mainly Wigan. We have made a couple of chances of our own, but possession-wise, Wigan have absolutely dominated, and it's definitely a counter-attacking game, this one for us. Now, the second half is underway, and ideally, I'd actually like to get either Dembele or Ricky J. Jones on the score sheet. Now here is Gardner, plays it on for Garner. That's a difficult one to try and say, Garner and Gardner, but it's Naismith. He nods it back in to the box, and we've headed this one away. It might just be a defensive second half, this, in all honesty. Nicely done there by Lyndon Gooch. Can he send Ricky J. Jones? Yes, he can. Big touch on. Keep going. Still Ricky J. Jones. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. It's an absolutely beautiful finish from the young lad who we've just brought in from Peterborough. What a strike that was, son. This second half has been absolutely dominated from Wigan, but we do get a counter-attack. There's a big touch there. I could have sweated it maybe across to Isaac French, but I thought, no, let's go for it alone, son. And he's absolutely buried it. Our new number 9, Ricky J. Jones. Get in, son. Turn. Give it to Dembele. There we go. Can this be the Dembele goal we wanted? Dembele! He finishes it. I stuttered like crazy there, but he does finish it, and it looks like he's rounded off this game beautifully with a nice finish. The 2 new lads have got themselves on the score sheet today. They've linked up there. Ricky J. Jones giving him the assist. his former Peterborough teammate, one to the other, bang, 3-0. What a perfect episode this has been. It is Gardner now, dinks it in for Joseph. It's been blocked, but they still do have possession. Are they going to get a consolation goal here? Joseph again. Come on, get into him. Well played. That's what I mean. We've been an absolute rock at the back in this episode today. And it looks like we're going to get another clean sheet. And it looks like we're going to get another counter-attack. One last chance of the game. And it is Lyndon Gooch driving into the box. Help him out. Get it across goal if you can. Surely. Oh, I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do that. Just pass it straight to the keeper. It's just typical FIFA, that one, isn't it? But there we go. 3-0 at full time. It's been a perfect episode with 2 clean sheets. 2 wins, loving it. But now I am going to leave the episode here on transfer deadline day, so then I give you guys a little bit more time if there's anything you want to suggest in terms of transfers. As I say, we only have, what, 500k? Yeah, 585k in the transfer budget and 79k in the wage budget right now. So let's just see how much that actually stretches to. Because before, when we were getting that potential centre-back, it moved drastically. Oh yeah, it does move quite drastically, doesn't it? So there is actually like 1.5 million in there for us to play with, depending on who we go for, of course. But if we do go for anyone, like I say, if I'm going to go for anyone, maybe a young centre-back. I'm not too sure. Maybe, anyway. Nothing is drastically needed. I think I may end up just putting Feeney on the transfer list now and see if we can get a quick offer in. I'm not too sure. But either way, if there's anything you want to suggest, then do let me know in the comments. But this is how the league table looks at the end of the episode. It's still so tight. We're just 3 points ahead of Hull, who just keep winning and winning and winning. So we can't afford to drop, well, barely any points at all from now on until the end of the season. But we are top of the league, Hull in 2nd, Oxford in 3rd, Peterborough 4th, MK Dons in 5th, with Ipswich in 6th. Now the bottom 4, I'm guessing Accrington at the bottom. Yes, they are. Accrington, Doncaster, still down there. I think Doncaster are going down to League 2, you know. It's looking so bad for them, with Rochdale and Bristol Rovers joining them in the bottom 4 as well. But that'll be it, guys. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button for me. It would be massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.